All right, legends, how is everybody doing? Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic, guys. We are currently hitting some support here on Bitcoin. We'll be explaining why, of course. We're going to go through the pure education, guys, talk about the major levels of support, where the price could bounce. What are some scenarios that we can take a look at here with very good risk management if you are interested in trading, of course. Make sure to absolutely destroy that like button on your way in, guys. Let's see if we do manage to get to 500 likes on this live stream today. Make sure to destroy the like button. I've just popped into Tom Crown's live stream. He's actually still live, I think. Shout out to him. He provides great content. He's still live at the moment. He gave me a beautiful shout out. So shout out to him, guys. If you haven't subscribed to him already, go and check him out. He provides insane content every single day. So anyway, wow, we got a little bit of a corrective move here. Now, well, I don't know where to start with, guys. I think comment section, higher time frame on Bitcoin, lower time frame. We can take a look at the dollar index on higher time frame. It is hitting a massive level of support, guys. We could get supported here on the dollar index. If we lose this level, it's going to be looking very good. It's going to be looking very good for stock market and crypto. Stock market's already hitting all-time highs. So will Bitcoin manage? We would have to lose this support on the dollar index, which is that point of control for the last 2 years. We're looking at 2022, 2023. We can see that we are managing that uptrend here on the dollar index here. As you can see, just holding that support trend line with the highest volume node that we do have from 2022 and 2023. It is in an uptrend. I am worried about this being a 1-2-1-2. We're just going to consolidate and bang, blast through here in the coming weeks. We do not want to see a bullish dollar, even though the trend is bullish on the dollar index for the last few months since December, right? But anyway, yeah, we're just hitting crucial level of support here, higher lows, higher highs during the last few months on the dollar index. If we lose this level, then it's going to be looking pretty good, right? We could be seeing a pretty nice, decent pullback to claim these lows, and then we'll go from there. That obviously would give Bitcoin some steam, right, to go all the way up to all-time highs. Let's go through the comment section. I want to talk about Bitcoin, where we are currently, Bitcoin. Whew, there's just so many different things. As a scalper, I take many different things into consideration. There's so many levels. I want to try and explain here very carefully because I look for longs and shorts. I did not catch the short position here at the double top. My goodness, you know that I love double tops and double bottoms. They are my favorite trading. It is my favorite trading strategy, basically a swing failure pattern or a double top. Been catching, you know, a few of them right over here, also over here, also down over here. I did not catch this one. I didn't catch it, guys. I was not in front of the computer. And yeah, basically, we did get a double top. This was exactly when we got the news event. I think Aditya, one of my moderators, did manage to catch the short position. He was sharing a screenshot, getting into short position right over here. This was driven just by the news. We did get a massive wick to the upside when we had this news today. This was at 4:30 Dubai time. We had the building permits. It was a small volatile move for the stock market. It was a bit of a pump and dump. Not really too extremely volatile, but this exactly happened when we got that news out, creating that swing failure pattern, giving you that possibility. You have a few minutes to decide here to get into a short position. And yeah, I was just not in front of the charts. It was a really, really nice short. Let's go through. I want to start off with higher time frames. Higher time frames. We are hitting the first Fibonacci level for this to speculate that we are in a fourth wave. All right. This is still pure speculation because this could be an ABC, right? ABC. We know that either a C wave or a third wave likes to hit the 1.618, okay, 1.618 extension. When we get the trend fib extension to you know, measure the potential moves that are coming, then we know that a third wave is very likely to hit the 1.618, right? When we get this low here created on the 10th of May at $60,000 to this high, right, where this is a clear wave to the upside, this is a clear wave to the downside, right? So if we're speculating on this being a 1-2 and we've created the third wave has hit the 1.618 extension, right, from this momentum. So this wave over here is 1.618 times larger than this one. Getting the consolidation, getting that double top, getting a nice corrective move of over $2,000 now, okay, since from the high to the low. So yes, we are in bullish trend. We could be speculating that we are forming a fourth wave right now. Okay, this is part of a fourth wave. Now the question is, are we going to bounce from the 236? We got a small little bounce. We got a several $100 bounce from the 236. Now we're getting a few $100 bounce from the 382. It's a $500 bounce. I did get in a scalp long position and a day trade swing long position. Got into a scalp here on 𝗬𝗫. Just a quick little profits. I'm going to explain the resistance and support levels. Okay, a few $100 in profit here just for a little scalp. I prefer 𝗬𝗫 for scalping because of the fees. And in a day trade long here, exactly at the 382. Let's see if we do manage to recover. I'm going to explain why this was actually a good entry. Well, it's the 382, and we were getting a nice consolidation on the 1 minute time frame. It is defensive. I'm very much aware that we could come down to the 50% Fibonacci, and then we'll go from there. The 50% Fibonacci is even a stronger level. And the main reason why, because when we take a look at the last few weeks, we have, looking at the volume profile, right? We're taking a look at end of April, right? Part of May. Taking a look at the volume profile from the price action that we formed the last few weeks. The highest volume node from the last few weeks, okay, is exactly where we have the 50% Fibonacci. So there's massive volume here. There's massive volume. This level is insane support. If we lose the 382, I would expect that drop of several $100 down to the 50% Fibonacci, which is at $63,900. This zone is massive. This would be like the ultimate zone where the price needs to consolidate, right? If we start bouncing around here, my goodness, this is the zone to find the double bottom, no doubt. This is the double bottom area, right? We like double bottoms, we like double tops, we like the reactions. When we were pumping like crazy like this, I had many people saying, I'm entering a short position now, I'm defensive. This is no zone to get into a short position, guys. Who was here on yesterday's live stream where we were basically going through the news, and there's no chance here. You either hop into the major uptrend or you wait for the price to consolidate. You wait it to consolidate here for several hours. Then we're looking for double tops, because on uptrends, the price likes to hit the highs. It likes to hit the highs. When you start going sideways, then you're looking for that double top, right? You just need to go sideways for a period of time. And then is when you're like, now I'm shorting. And you can short at the highest level on that double top and look for the corrective move. So when there's volatility, in my experience, I like the price. If I'm not in a long position already, I will not be looking for shorts, first of all. If anything, I'll be looking at volume strategy here on the 1 minute time frame to try and get into those small little pullbacks, all right, in the strong uptrend, right? If anything, you do not want to try and short here this uptrend, guys, because you don't know how powerful it can be. I'm usually out on these volatile moves. Now, yeah, let's basically these are levels that were mentioned on today's video update. Okay, we mentioned several scenarios. We also mentioned the double top, a double bottom here as well, claiming the lows, bouncing at the 236. We did get that bounce. However, we created a lower high and then smacked back down, right? This is a moment to be defensive, no doubt. I'm longing on the 382 here, and my stop loss is at break even. I'm aware if we come down, we either double bottom or we go down to the 50% Fibonacci at 63,900. Then we'll analyze the situation, stay calm. There are trading setups here all the time, right? And staying calm and waiting for the price to get a certain reaction at certain levels. It's either double bottom from the 382, come back down, it stops me out at break even. If we do manage to just wick beneath that level, which is the 382, again, in the next coming hours, it is a double bottom zone. It's 382. It might hold pretty nicely. If we break through successfully, then obviously we're looking at the 50% Fibonacci. This level is massive. This level is massive. This is the level that we need to hold if we are speculating here on a fourth wave. When we take a look at this pivot low right there to this pivot high, and this one, right? We could be in the fourth wave formation. We'd be expecting those highs to be claimed potentially in the coming days. Something curious is this pivot low and this pivot high and this pivot low. You know, has this finished? Has this movement to the upside during the last few days finished? When we take a look at the extension, Fibonacci extension, we like it very much to analyze here, you know, at least the 1-to-1, and the 1-to-1 is at $69,000. $69,000 for this to be at least a 1-to-1. Now there's the multiple bearish case scenarios, of course, that we can talk about, but we're speculating on the longs as well here, right? On these corrective moves. Let's see if we can claim those highs again. We do know there's massive amount of liquidity sitting at the $67,000 range. There's a few $1 billion. Some are speculating these are whales. They are not going to allow, you know, the people or the other market makers to claim that liquidity. They'll be shorting the market. A lot of people, you know, use liquidity, and I mainly use price action. I use exhaustion, and this is a good zone to speculate onto some shorts. If you double top, you're already hitting the 1.618 extension here. From a third wave is very common for a 1.618 extension. So you're already hitting a massive extension right there. This movement to the upside was epic. It's a massive move. When it consolidates like this at that level, you know that you could get that pullback into that fourth wave. So yeah, could it have gone up to higher levels? Yeah, no doubt. Of course it is. But you're starting to go sideways. Here's the moment that you realize the exhaustion. Now, on this corrective move, you realize that you are in a possible fourth wave. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're looking for those highs again to possibly be claimed in the next coming days. So, yeah, let's. I want to go through the comment section. I didn't go through comment section hardly yesterday or before yesterday. I can't remember, but. Yeah, I'm going to go through the comment section, say hello to the beautiful community, guys. Make sure to destroy the like button if you enjoy the pure technical analysis, education, risk management, realizing the waves, how to speculate into some longs, shorts, right? We talk about longs and shorts. We never too bullish or never too bearish, right? I do realize this was a good short. I did actually short a little late. I can explain that as well. And also speculating for long positions right now, okay? So hedging, right? Looking for these scalp day trade to hedge positions. Let's go through the comment section, right? There's so much technical things that I want to talk about here, and especially on the lower time frames. There's so many technical things that I want to talk about right over here, and explaining why we bounced from this level, right? Why was this $64,600 range a good long position, even though we're dropping very aggressively? Well, it's a very technical level. It's a technical level on the chart. Taking a look at the pivot low from this zone to the pivot high, you are exactly hitting the 382 Fibonacci. These Fibonacci levels are extremely important. And when you do take a look at, when you do take a look here and you zoom in on this price action that you're forming to the downside, it's a channel. It's a descending channel, right, with lower highs and lower lows. When you take a look at the channel right there and you create a parallel channel, right, you are forming a perfect channel right there. You are hitting the support from the channel as well. Descending channels like to break to the upside at some point, right? And you know that the support level of the lower lows from the channel could maintain nicely as support. So it's a speculative good long position, no doubt. Let's go through the comment section. Like I said, if we were to lose the lows right now, okay, no doubt that this was the zone to speculate on a long position. Could you long the breakout of the channel, breakout, retrace, and speculate on a long? You could. I'm really not. That's not my style. Breakout trading, because you could retrace all the way down to the channel, right, and then bounce. You never know how far that retracement can go, right? Especially with a steep descending channel. I'm not much of a breakout trader because there's a lot of fake outs. So the plan here, guys, for in between today and tomorrow, if we drop beneath the 382 and we do not double bottom, we do not do this, and this would be quite epic. I think there is a chance for a double bottom here. Just manage risk very well, and this could be the low. So if you double bottom from here, you wick beneath the low, you're looking for an insane risk to reward here. You're looking for an insane risk to reward. Okay, so if you didn't get the long, don't worry, I'm in that long. I might get stopped out break even. I might be falling asleep. It might be a double bottom, and I wake up and the price is here. But it is what it is. It doesn't matter. So if we break through, if we do break through here very aggressively, I would be expecting a high chance that we could be hitting the 50% Fibonacci, which is at 63,900 range. That is an insane level. No doubt that that level is a longing level. Because fourth wave, if we're speculating in a fourth wave, we could not overlap the highs here. We do have the highest volume node of the last few weeks, right? The highest volume node here, zooming out, is exactly where we have the 50% Fibonacci, right? From that move. We got one right there from other price action, but we were looking at this on the 1 hourly time frame, right? I think the highest volume node is sitting right there at the 50%, from this consolidation range. So big support at that level. That is a level where I would be expecting the price to get a double bottom, right? Consolidate at that level. No doubt a great longing level. Guys, by the way, like I said, 𝗬cie does have the lowest fees. Bybit is, for me, the most trusted platform out there. They're all good. You got Bluffing as well that has the craziest bonus down below in the description. If you are interested in trading, you do have those bonuses, okay? Bybit, if you cannot do KYC, 𝗬cie and Bluffing, they are no KYC, just with an email and a password. You can sign up in about a couple of minutes and start trading there, okay? For those experienced traders. Let's go right away. Andy is great when you do reactive video when BTC moving, buddy. Definitely hope you will continue to do this. Love the updates with honest, humble analysis. Gold star. Thank you very much for that kind comment. You absolutely rock. I really appreciate the community. I appreciate the people here very, very much, guys. The education, if you do appreciate the education, smash up that like button. We just talk about really technical levels. I do try with my updates, look for the probabilities, look for the setups, how you can manage your risk very, very well. And yeah, basically, I really like it. I really like it myself, educating how we can search those technical levels to take advantage trading. Using all different kind of tools, Fibonacci, channels, daily levels, naked pointer controls, big high volume levels where they do get, we know that they do get reaction, right? When we do zoom out here on the 4-hourly time frame, and we do take a look at this fixed range, well, basically where we did get rejection here just several weeks ago here at the $67,000. This was because this was the point of control, right? These high volume nodes they are very, very important. So that 50% Fibonacci is from that pivot low here. It's extremely important. We could definitely get that bounce from that level. If we do not bounce already from current levels, we are getting the reaction here. A 382 is a very common target as well for a fourth wave after a third wave. And when we count this, no doubt that this is a third wave or a C wave, which is disturbing. We know there is a bearish case scenario, of course. And with the most explosive, after the most explosive wave, you have a shallow wave, right? Which is usually the fourth wave. It usually retraces to the 382, 50% Fibonacci, and then gets the move back up to the highs in that fifth wave. And we can understand that this is the most explosive wave that was created yesterday. So with that data, with the knowledge, right, we understand that this is possibly a fourth wave, and we know that 382 and 50% Fibonacci are the most common, right, for that fourth wave. And we learn how to try and catch it with good risk management. My stop loss was just a couple of $100 beneath this level, because I understand if we do continue breaking down, then I'm just getting stopped out and I'm looking for the 50% to get a reaction, right? But these targets are all the way up to the highs, so that the risk to reward is definitely worth it. Let's continue. Everyone is welcome, says Crypto. TDC, wick was quick. That wick was very quick. I did not manage to get into this short position, and I love getting into double tops rejections, okay? They're my favorite. This is my favorite setup. I did manage to catch this one. With this one, I managed to make about $1,000, $1,600, something like that. This was a very, very good movement to the downside that we had a few days ago. Managed to catch a few of them. You need to be in front of the charts. You need to have your alert set. I love having my alerts because I would even trade it from the phone because I have the plan already and I have my risk management. But this was epic. This was really, really good. This one right over here. Did not manage to catch this one. This was very, very fast. It just happened and I wasn't paying attention to the charts. But we get them, guys. They are very, very good setups. Double tops and double bottoms right there. We did get a bit of a volatile move. I did long here, but with very low capital, very low leverage. Shared with you yesterday. Just took all the profit. It was a few $100s on that long trade. But enjoying very much the scalping, guys. The scalping and the day trading is for me, it's the way, right? Swing trading is great. You need to have a lot of capital if you want to make some great gains in swing trading. But I enjoy scalping very, very much, right? Scalping and day trading, analyzing the local scenarios, the levels. Anyway, let's talk about here. Let's go through the comment section right away. So exactly, mate. People must do their own research, and people like Andy reviewing on this channel will massively help these people out more ways than one, says Anthony. Pure education. We do talk about major different tools that I use for my trading. Not many. I don't use moving averages. You will, from since I started trading, over 7 years ago now, you will not see me on my YouTube channel during the last 4 years using moving averages. I'm not, the only moving average is the VWAP. VWAP is good. It does provide confluence on lower time frames. I like the VWAP. It can show you good resistance or support. If you have more confluence, I wouldn't just randomly trade just the VWAP. I use VWAP if we do have a Fibonacci level where we have the VWAP, right? Use it as confluence. But yeah, that's the only average that I do use. I love you too, Faris. You're absolutely awesome. Thank you very much. Let's go. Andy, point of control of the range is changed, I guess. Point of control of the range. What range? Aditya. Great analysis, Andy. I managed to give the short on my channel this afternoon. Right. Awesome. Yeah, we talked about that short scenario as well at some point. Okay, we talked about a rejection point, possible double top, right? Possible kind of a double top right there. Was it right over here? We did talk about a bounce here at the 236. We did get that bounce. We did get a few $100s of that level. Did we talk about also the double top? Yeah, we talked about the double top right there, claiming that high from yesterday. It happened with the news. We got a pretty, it was a massive pullback. It was a pullback of over $1,000. So, you know, we do talk about the setups. You need to be in front of the chart. That was basically the double top right there. We talked about the 382 as well. We talked the 382 and the 50% Fibonacci right over here, as you can see. So, you know, we talk about levels where the price could react and have a high probability in getting the reaction, right? So this is all we got here, guys. All we got. You can be extremely bullish. I'm not that kind of guy that is just saying, right, this is extremely bullish, you know, massive short liquidation, and we're going to hit all-time highs by next week, right? We don't know. We don't know if that's going to happen. We need a break above $67,000, and there's no doubt that we'll be having some good long opportunities for scalping and day trading to follow the momentum here. This is either this level of $67,000 is either a huge massive wick and then a big corrective move, or it blasts through and it just absolutely rockets. It is a dangerous zone. Because you're going to get a lot of volatility at that level. It's the highest volume node from March and April. You do have billions of dollars of short liquidations sitting at 67,300, 400. There's several $1 billion. So the movement up is going to be insane. However, the liquidation events sometimes are just a huge wick like this and a huge pullback down. And sometimes it's just like boom, 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 and just rockets, right? And pumps several $1,000s. It's going to be interesting, that level. It's a crucial pivotal level, the $67,000, no doubt, on the chart. Mustafa, how are you doing, brother? Whole range. Yeah, the whole range here on the higher time frame, no doubt. We've changed the point of control. I'm talking about the point of control of March and April, right? March and April point of control is still there, right? When we get the fixed volume profile from this consolidation, where we got the rejection here back in late April, right? $67,000 exactly. But yeah, from the entire range, counting May as well, the point of control is all the way down here, but it's still a high volume node, right? Regardless, it's still a very high volume node right there. It's going to be an epic zone here. It will be very interesting to see. So let's I want to talk about some different guys. Do you have any specific altcoins? I'm trying to look at some altcoins that haven't been pumping. I do see Dogecoin. I mean, Dogecoin for me is the Bitcoin of the meme coins, right? And looks like some meme coins, some projects are lagging behind. It does look like that Dogecoin is forming a really aggressive inverted head and shoulder right there, right? Kind of an inverted head and shoulder. We are moving up. We're at support right now from this uptrend that we formed the last few days. Will we manage to come back up and test these highs? This would be the overall target. But yeah, I'm just really not an altcoin trader unless I see something very clear. You are holding by a thread this uptrend momentum on Dogecoin. Holding by a thread right there. And could be forming a nice inverted head and shoulder. We can see meme coins going crazy. 𝗕𝗶𝘴, Brett is picking up right now.
I think 𝗕𝗏𝗏 did get a pretty nice rally during the last couple of days. If Bitcoin starts correcting more, though, you know what happens with meme coins and altcoins, right? They do seem to get the hit as well. Check DAG. I do have DAG in my portfolio. Currently, it's bleeding quite a bit. It has been bleeding quite a bit. This is an insane good project, even though it's got a massive hit. It did get a massive hit during the last couple of weeks. It's just got a major corrective move. I like this project. This is the zone. This is the zone where I think this is an insane buying zone. Constellation is used, which is DAG, by the Ministry of Defense of the US. Very cool project. It uses the same technology as FTM, as Phantom. It's not blockchain technology. And I think this one's good. It's good. It's broke the structure. This is like the disbelief rally, breaking the structure. You got the massive pullback. This could be a second wave. It's going to be boring for a few weeks, but this is the zone to bounce. This is the zone to bounce. No doubt. This is the zone to bounce. 7.8 Fibonacci for the wave 2. Ultimate target zone. 7.888 is like the ultimate level. It's the ultimate level to hold and get a bounce. Yeah, it looks pretty good on the higher time frame, to be honest. Got a major movement down. You were in a very solid uptrend during the last few months and got the epic corrective move to get beneath the higher low here. Consolidation. This looks very good. Very good to recover. It's actually pumping quite nicely the last few days. So yeah, nice. It's going sideways. This is beautiful. You know, this could actually come back down, test the low. It's sideways momentum. We like the sideways momentum after a corrective move. It indicates that the selling pressure is exhausted. Selling pressure is getting exhausted. We're starting to go sideways. This is a clear sign that this could have some steam to reverse in the next coming weeks very strongly. So, Jasper, you are very welcome, my man. You absolute legend. Chainlink is having a god candle. No way. Are you serious? Long time since I haven't taken a look at Chainlink. Let's take a look at Chainlink right away. What's going on with Chainlink? Chainlink is on, it's at a great zone. I like it. It's having a nice candlestick. It is moving up pretty nicely just now during the last few hours. It does look pretty good. I like it. We're going to start facing that resistance here. Many people might think that this is a bearish pennant, but we have a lot of these cryptos that are actually breaking out. If we do compare this to Brett, for example, and I think Doge could be in a long position here. This is a swing long position. I would have a tight invalidation point on Dogecoin. I haven't done a thorough analysis, but it's for the moment, Dogecoin looks pretty good. Pretty good here. It looks like that we want to sweep these highs and kind of complete this potential inverted head and shoulder on higher time frames. Anyway, talking about Brett, right, which is a meme coin here on the base blockchain. What we got here with got an epic move here to the upside. Epic move to the upside. I'm thinking of a crypto that has formed a similar pattern here than Chainlink, and it's already pumping very aggressively. I'm thinking of a pattern here that is similar to this one that Chainlink is forming, which is a symmetrical triangle that could explode to the upside. It's definitely having it has the chance right now to explode out, and this could give you a really nice projected move here from this large consolidation of the last few weeks, right? We're looking at the technical textbook classic target. It's going to be interesting. I think it is likely going to pump here, but what do you know what I think about Chainlink? I think Chainlink, yes, no doubt, a lot of the cryptos, some of them are pumping. We've got Bitcoin getting a bounce up right now. Some altcoins I think are gonna rally, especially Chainlink. However, I expect a higher low. I did analysis here because I have done proper analysis and looking at the scenarios and the waves and the timing on Fibonacci, And I have taken a look at Chainlink, and Chainlink has created beautiful textbook 5 waves Elliott wave theory to the upside. And right now we have created a big correction, which is that A wave, very aggressive, to be honest. And we're going to get an epic bounce right now. Potentially, it might be a flat. It might be, B waves are extremely complex. You have multiple different B waves from the 382 Fibonacci of the movement down all the way up to the 1.382 when you're looking at a flat scenario. So it's going to be very, very complex here. Usually we have regular ABC corrections, but what I do see here interesting about this situation here on Chainlink, and I think it can get that move to the upside now in the next few days. It does look very solid for that scenario. 618. I would be looking for 618, a B wave. I'm interested in where is the highest volume node? Where is the highest volume node here on Chainlink from this area? We would have to get the fixed volume profile to analyze where this B wave could get resistance, and this is very complex. The B wave can go to the highs, so no doubt that the pump looks imminent. The pump looks imminent right now from the corrective move of the last few weeks. I mean, if you are speculating on a long, managed risk, it's very hard right now to get into the long position. You can put a stop loss inside of the triangle, but you got a pretty nice projection potentially for the next coming days. That is if Bitcoin behaves. Bitcoin needs to behave. So yeah, going through this range right there that we formed in between February and March on Chainlink. Yeah, I mean, even 50%, which is value area low. Value area low right there. Point of control is slightly above 50%. It could be a little bit of in between 50% and 618. The 618, you got a swing failure pattern, lower high right there. I like it. $18.73. 50% is where we have the value area low. No doubt that it's just very, very likely we're going to start claiming either this level or even this level if we move with power in the next coming days. But it's still a corrective structure. This is going to take several months, in my opinion, till we actually get massive momentum, right? We're talking about end of the year, potentially beginning of 2025, till we see this these corrective structures finish for many altcoins. So we got time. This is in my extreme buy zone for spot trading, okay? This area, this green box, which is in between $9 and $13, is the extreme accumulation zone on Chainlink before this starts, leaving the station, right? We talked about this major consolidation being accumulation. I did accumulate quite a bit of Chainlink at this range, and this is going to be like the second and last opportunity the next coming months. I think we might get the movement down to this zone. It is very, very much possible based on the timing, based on the summer, boring price action. It's very, 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 very possible that we might get that opportunity on Chainlink here in the next coming months. Anyway, Tom Crown, hype. How are you doing, my man? Just gave you a shout out at the beginning of the stream. Just jumped on Tom Crown's live stream before going live. He gave me an insane shout out, guys. If you don't follow Tom Crown, make sure to go and check him out. He's insane. He does provide incredible content every single day. Hype. Yes, sir. Big hype. Just explaining here that Bitcoin is getting a pretty nice bounce. And it's getting the bounce exactly at the 382 Fibonacci retracement from this pivot low to the pivot high. Beautiful bounce right there, speculating on that fourth wave, either finishing here or finishing at the 50% Fibonacci. If we start moving up right now above the, these highs right over here, it's just going to be looking bullish. It's probably going to be hitting the highs if we get the steam going on here in the next coming hours. let's go through the comment section. You live in Spain or in Dubai? Yes, I am living in Dubai now for the last, since March. In Dubai, yes, sir. Not in Spain anymore. Philip, how are you doing, my brother? Thanks for joining the stream. Link is pumping like crazy. Yes, it is, HB. It is. Chainlink is pumping. Get those bags pumping like crazy. Andy, I think 𝗕𝗶𝘴 going to 100 billion market cap, says Chanch. Oh my goodness. It is no. I sold all of my 𝗕𝗶𝘴. I bought $1,000 just on the launch. Can it go to 100 billion market cap? Well, this is pretty crazy. I'm not sure if there's going to be enough liquidity to pour into 𝗕𝗶𝘴, but yeah, no doubt it is a 10-20 billion meme coin for this cycle, no doubt. I do see it doing another 3-4x from current price levels, but I wouldn't go too crazy. I wouldn't say it's going to do a 50x from here. You know, it's already a high cap. This is a high cap for meme coins. $4 billion is quite a lot for a meme coin already. Dogecoin is just over 20 billion. If 100 billion is being very, very optimistic, very, very optimistic. I would stay grounded and say, look, 10-20 billion is already crazy for a meme coin in this cycle. So I would keep it low for the moment for 𝗕𝗶𝘴. Let's go. Injective. The Andy Link pump. Yes, Link is pumping. Yes. Link is breaking out here. Like I said, it's an acceptable. If you are a breakout trader, if you want to jump into the bandwagon, you get the deal. I'm really not a breakout trader myself, but it's like, boom, jumping into the long, keep the stop loss here. And this could actually pump all the way up to around about $17 to $18 in the next, 1 to 2 days. I really don't, I'm not a breakout trader myself. But it is acceptable. It's getting the pump. My goodness. It is pumping nicely. No doubt. It is getting the runner. Yeah, I would take it as a swing trade. It might take a couple of days to get the movement up. You might get volatile. So stay defensive, low leverage, low capital. Wouldn't go too crazy, guys. I know a lot of people just do the mistake of, oh my goodness, this is my lifetime opportunity. I'm going to get into a 25x on this and I'm going to put $50,000. And yeah, just, small and consistent gains is what we want. Not becoming a millionaire overnight. It is unlikely with trading. Rune is also pumping. Yeah, Rune is a beast. Rune is a very insane beast. I really regret not buying this crypto back in 2023. It was a crypto that I was talking about a lot here. This is like, guys, selling pressure is exhausted. You can't buy everything, right? But it was on my list to buy and missed out completely on Rune. This one did a beautiful 10x in a matter of a few months. It's still a good project. I think this one could reach all-time high in this cycle. It does have a definitely high chance. It's a very, very solid project. It's the king of interoperability, flipping from different blockchains. So I think this one is just going to do very, very well. Currently getting the pump here during the last couple of days. Doing very, very, very well. Still disturbing price action, no doubt. It is still very disturbing, this. It is disturbing. It looks corrective. You can try to buy everything. You can try to buy everything, yeah. I got just over 20 altcoins. Just about 22, 23 altcoins in my portfolio. Yeah, you can have 100 cryptos, but it's just, yeah, I wouldn't. I have just over 20 cryptos in my portfolio. Can you take a look at Gala? So we'll take a look at Gala right away. Why not? Shall we take a look at Gala here for the community? Bitcoin pumping pretty aggressively. I do want to flip into Bitcoin and analyze the situation. Oh yeah, this is very similar to Chainlink. Chainlink is getting the breakout. Gala does look like it It could. It's forming a similar symmetrical triangle, right? When you do compare it to Chainlink in this case, right? We like to do comparison here. Let's take a look at Chainlink on the chart right away and put it here where, right, hang on a second. We're going to put it here on the left scale, and we are going to put here percentage regular, and now we can move this. Very, very similar price action to Gala, right? Let's turn it blue so we can see it much better. Blue, light blue. Can we see it better with this blue? Yeah, maybe this blue. Chainlink's price action, very, very similar to Gala, right? During the last few months, we got Chainlink breaking the resistance from the symmetrical triangle. I would stay cautious, guys. I really don't like breakouts from patterns. I don't really trade them. You stay very, very cautious, manage risk accordingly. But Gala doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Very, very similar price action to Chainlink, and Chainlink is breaking through that lower high resistance. I think it does have a chance, no doubt. It does have a chance. I think the best scenario here, as you are creating higher lows, if you are going to speculate that Gala is going to break through here and start claiming these lower highs and get a really nice rally in the coming days, you know the deal. You just you'd want to put your stop loss beneath the last higher lows. If you're speculating that this is going to reverse, we are coming from a major drop. We are consolidating. Seems like a lot of altcoins are breaking to the upside from this symmetrical triangle, right? Such as Chainlink. But I'm just... it could be a fake out. I'm not really a fan of breaking out here because, we have many fake outs in crypto. You come back, especially if Bitcoin gets a drop right now out of nowhere of $2,000 or $5,000, right? Imagine, well, no doubt that this will end up a fake out, right? Manage risk accordingly, guys. I am personally not a breakout trader myself. ... says Reventh. Wow, it is very similar. Valerie, yes, it is. It is very much indeed. Very, very similar price action. The one of Gala and Chainlink. Yes. Very, very similar. We are seeing similar price action here from the last few weeks on many altcoins, and a lot of them are popping out to the upside. They are popping out, sweeping up all of the lower highs right there. So we're getting some momentum. Could this be the case on Gala? No doubt. It is definitely possible. So let's take a look at Injective. Yes, I will take a look at Injective right away for you, Godfather. Let's take a look at ING. Sorry. Let's go. We got a nasty volatile wick right there. I don't like this. I don't like the wicks. Yeah, they're all on all exchanges. Yeah. Look, we kind of got a fake out here on Injective, right? This was a few days ago. This is a nasty fake out. If you're looking at this as a symmetrical triangle, oh my goodness, we're breaking out. I'm going to jump into a long position. Stop loss inside of the triangle. Big fake out. Big fake out. Big fake out here on Injective from lower high resistance. Back down. Very, very complex. Very, very complex right now here with Injective. A lot of wicks. I don't like seeing altcoins with wicks. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to trade this. Could we come down to these lows? You're kind of getting resistance from this higher low support on Injective. Just keeping it simple. We're gonna use more professional levels, right? Let's take a look more at ranges and be a bit more professional instead of just using trend lines. Get a bit of volume. It would be nice if we were to come back down to test this wick low. No doubt, this is definitely a good double bottom level on Injective. It would be nice. It would be nice. Could it just rally from here in the next coming days? No doubt. Selling pressure is getting exhausted. You're not getting too aggressive with the movements down here. It is going a bit sideways. So you would be looking for a recovery. The question is, will you test this low first before getting the recovery? The best chance here is getting into a very, very small position. Very, very small position, less than 1% of your capital as a swing long position. Have very, very, very far away stop loss. And if you do come down here and you create the swing failure pattern, then you know that you want to add to that position and look for the massive double bottom reversal here in this case, at least coming up to this high. You know, what you could be forming here is an Adam and Eve double bottom. Adam and Eve double bottom right there. It's very, very likely. It is just extremely likely that you are going to come and tackle this level of resistance in the next 1 to 2 weeks. I'm going to give it. This is looking at the 4-hourly time frame. The question is, will we test this low first and start coming up here to that level and complete that Adam and Eve double bottom, or will we front run? Because I know Eve bottoms, they sometimes do not come down to the lows of Adam. Eve doesn't always come down to the low of Adam. So this is the scenario here. It either starts rounding off at this point without claiming the low, or it claims the low and then moves up. So I would really set some alerts in this case. If you're not going to jump into the long position here, would set some alerts at the lows here. So you get that ding, 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 ding on your Tradingview, double, triple alert. And then you know that, wow, you're waiting for the swing failure pattern here at this level, and then you're managing risk accordingly, and you're looking for that long position. I mean, not only to the highs right there, not only to these highs, because if this is a successful double bottom Adam and Eve and it breaks that level of, breaks the neckline in this case, if it does manage to break the neckline right there, you're looking for a big, big, fat, juicy move to the upside. So this could end up in a much better trading setup. Many altcoins are popping. Bitcoin has been pumping. Bitcoin is just getting a small retracement here during today. It's already bouncing quite nicely. No doubt that we're going to see a lot of altcoins, getting a significant move after the drop that we've had in between March and April. So Injective, there's two scenarios. There's two high probability scenarios. They all go to the upside in the next 1 to 2 weeks. It's it's either recovering from this point or swing failure pattern the low and then recover. So we want to try and catch this movement to the upside with very good risk management, and it's either getting into a very small position right now and not having stop loss basically, or having your stop loss far away, right? Getting into a 2x leverage kind of position here, a 2x leverage with small capital. And if you do come down, then you change your leverage, you're getting in with a little bit of a higher capital, 2-3%, and then you're looking for that wave here to the upside to claim this level. So it's basically from $20 all the way up to $30, right? We're currently trading at $23, but it's a very, very high percentage move here. Very, very, it's the highest probability scenario. Double bottom. We are seeing some altcoins already getting the move, right? We are seeing already some altcoins gaining momentum. I hate this wick, I gotta say. I hate it. This is the danger of some altcoins. You just get those sudden wicks, sudden fake outs, and no doubt that this is a low for that kind of sudden wick, right? To then look for the longs as you recover here very nicely and have your invalidation point beneath the low, and you are targeting these highs. This is a swing trade position. So yeah, we got Bitcoin's bouncing pretty nicely on the lower time frame. Oh yeah, we broke out from the descending channel. We did break out from the descending channel very, very nicely. The 382 is 382. Yeah, no doubt this is already kind of hitting the, well, almost hitting the projection. Oh, it's still got some room here for the projection of the breakout of the channel. You would expect the movement to continue a few $100s at least here on Bitcoin to the upside. Let's see if this was the low. It was very, very difficult. I mean, we talked about these levels. They are the levels to look for the long position. It was the 382, 50% Fibonacci from this pivot low to the pivot high. This was mentioned in today's video update. We had multiple scenarios. We had double top. We had 382, 50%. The 236, which did get a bounce. You can manage, you know, the 236 did get a really nice bounce. When we zoom in, legends, you can manage risk very well accordingly. You know why we got this bounce as well, guys? At the 236, let me just clean the chart here a little bit. The 236 Fibonacci, this red horizontal line, we got a bounce of, you know, almost $500 from that 236. You know why we also got the bounce here, legends? It was the highs from the 6th of May. The 6th of May is where we created that big high right there at 65,500. This is, we like it or not, this is a resistance zone that should be flipping as support, at least for a quick reaction. Even though if it's a bounce of $200, it's a level where price should react. And the 236 Fibonacci from the pivot low before yesterday's pump, right? It is you know, Fibonacci here to the highs. The 236 is exactly, well, not exactly. I think it's off about $30-$40, but it's in the zone. It's in the zone for the bounce. And when we zoom in on lower time frames, when you have these kind of waves where you can speculate that this could be an ABC flat, right? When you take a look at the extension, right, from this pivot high, if you speculate on this being an A wave, this is a B wave, and this being a C wave in the flat, getting extremely extension, a massive extension to the 2-1, right? 2 to 1. This wave over here is 2 times longer than this one. It's a 2 to 1 extension, which is very, very rare extremely rare for a flat C wave. You know, the most common is 1236 to the 1618. So yeah, the main reason why we also bounced here at the 236 Fibonacci is because I'm not sure if you guys are following me here. This is a lot of Fibonacci leveled here altogether, but I love Fibonacci Confluence. This is one of my most powerful tools that I use for my trading, because you have extension, you have expansion, you have retracement, you have multiple levels to take a look at pivots, and yeah, we were hitting the 1236 1382 zone, which is it is a bouncing level anyway, right? Whether it's going to be the low or not, it's a bouncing level. And you adding confluence with the highs created, okay? You're adding confluence with the highs created here on, oh my goodness, the 10th of May, right? The 6th of May, sorry, at 65,500. And it's the 236. That bounce was a bounce of $500. And I actually did not get into that long position. I jumped into a short position here on Bybit at the value area low of this trading zone. I was aware of a swing failure pattern. However, we were getting a major reaction here, and I just speculated into the short with a tight stop loss at this level. I was thinking, right, we lost the value area low. So you know, I'm looking at longs and shorts all day long. You know, you need to be very, very concentrated on shorts and longs. Yeah. You need to understand the downtrend, right? You need to understand the levels where you could bounce and it could be the low. And this was it was a level for a small low leverage. This is only $120 scalp short. I was targeting for the lows right there on this short. Legends, I'm not sure where you are trading. I love trading on Bybit. I do have great fees there, and you also get a 20% fee reduction in fees with my link down below. Of course, this does support the channel. You get the best deals available though with the links down below. That is true. The bluffing and 𝗬𝗫 are no KYC. A lot of people cannot trade on Bybit, and bluffing and 𝗬𝗫 are no KYC, and you do get that exclusive bonus for you guys. 𝗬𝗫 has $20,000. They do have the lowest fees. Bluffing does have up to $80,000. Of course, you need to deposit and trade significantly to get several airdrops to get all the way up to $80,000 of bonus. Big, well, not big rejection. We're just getting a little bit of a reaction here at this level. Yeah, we're basically back testing. The main reason why we're getting here a little bit of resistance right now is because we are back testing the highs from the 6th of May. We just hit that level, got above it, and just got a quick little rejection now. It is reacting. Claiming that level would be a little bit of a sign of strength here. I think we could see the momentum continuing to the upside if we were to claim that level of resistance. Yeah, it's just back testing that level right now, which is the highs from the 6th of May, 65,500. Price is recovering quite nicely. Remember, when we zoom out slightly, we need to recognize that this is still, it is bullish. It does look like that this could be a fourth wave. We're looking for those highs to be taken potentially in the next 1 to 2 days. Let's see if it is possible. If we do reject from this point, I would be expecting these highs to be taken and maybe hit $67,000 above by tomorrow, potentially, if we do see the momentum continuing. If we roll back down from here, guys, the 50% is the 50% Fibonacci is the most important level in this case if you want to maintain this uptrend structure. Because if we lose this 50% Fibonacci and we come back down to the neckline where we do have the 618, it's still a bouncing level, but then this does not look bullish. This does not look as bullish as if we were to bounce in between 382 and 50%. Right, this is a zone that's going to be crucial. It is a bouncing zone, no doubt. You got that neckline of this inverted head and shoulder, and this inverted head and shoulder was something that we mentioned a couple of days ago. I didn't talk about a trading setup based on it. It was something that we just talked about for fun. At least I did. And it actually hit the exact target, the exact textbook technical target, which is getting the width of the head from the neckline. And it's exactly hitting the target from the breakout of the neckline. Sometimes these textbook patterns, they play out to the T. They play out extremely well. It's exactly hitting the target level to the dollar, which is the head, right? Pretty crazy how sometimes these patterns play out to perfection. Just a textbook pattern, right? Not considering anything else. Few people understand BTC better than Andy, but soon everyone will know Dark Baron on base. D-bar, right? We got a bit of a shill comment here. A little bit of a shill comment. Dark Baron, here he is. Yeah, with the comment. What a shilling comment. Super chat. What a good one. Yeah, we got a very sophisticated marketing here. Just providing a super chat so I can shout out loud their crypto, meme coin, or whatever it is. Let's take a look at this one. Is it here? Or it's not on yet. D-bar on base. It's not on CoinGecko yet. Yeah, stay cautious, guys. Good marketing, my man. Dark Baron. Good one. Yeah, do your research, guys, on these coins. Stay cautious. It's Dex Screener, my friend. It's on Dex Screener. Nice marketing, my friend. Very, very good. Andy, right on as usual, says Ricky. Yeah, well, not well as usual. I'm not going to say as usual. You know, I don't always get things right. I was bearish yesterday. Was defensive. I didn't know what the news outcome was going to be. Right, honest opinion. I did get into a short and got stopped out at break even on the live stream. This is why I did not keep on trying to short until we form a range, we consolidate, we look for double tops, we create a little bit of a range for several hours. Then things are more clear, right? When the price is just like woof, 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 I cannot trade this. I can trade the volume strategy. Volume strategy on the 1 minute time frame. We know it's an epic strategy that works very, very well. There was a couple of volume strategies all the way up till last night. Okay, the most simple strategy that you will learn and easiest to understand is volume strategy. You need to see big volume spikes breaking above the highs. Okay, finding support right there. You got the classic textbook resistance support flip. Also to the downside, it doesn't matter. With high volume spikes on the 1 minute time frame, bouncing at the level of resistance, right? After the breakout followed by high volume, you're bouncing at the first high volume level of resistance, and you are targeting the 1 minute high volume candle, which is not exactly at the highs, even though we did hit it, but you get the deal. Well, this was you'd have to be very, very patient. This did take a couple of hours. It did not turn into a scalp. It turned more into a day trade. But overall, you get the deal, guys. Classic textbook resistance flips into support. But in this case, with volume strategy, you have the massive volume, right? The bullish pressure that is supporting you for this level to bounce. Stop loss is beneath the highest volume candle, which would have been round about here. And you look for the price to continue the momentum till you hit the highs, right? Explained this very, very successful strategy. Has an extreme high win rate, very, very high win rate. You got one right over here on the bearish case scenario. What do you have here? You have extreme high volume on the 1 minute time frame. Where? Down here. What do? You break down with high volume as well. It's higher than the volume that we've had during the last few hours. Where does the price find resistance? At the high volume candle level. And it comes back down to test the lows. It's a nice quick little scalp of a few $100s. Anyway, very, very just easy. You need the high volume though. Very important to have high volume because this strategy does not work if you do not have high volume. Very, very choppy right there. You did get a bit of resistance right over here. This did not play out to come down to the lows. You get the deal. Getting that resistance back testing, guys. The highs are on the 6th of oh my goodness. That level is just being back tested to perfection. It's probably going to come down to the lows. And then we're going to have to analyze, guys. Those are the levels for today's live stream. Let's see if we do not double bottom from these local lows today from the 382. I would be looking at the 50% Fibonacci where we do have the highest volume node, okay? If we come back down and test these lows, there's a double bottom chance. And if we just blast through the level, I would be waiting for 50%. We want to see a little bit of a range here created, okay, in between today and tomorrow at $63,900. That is kind of the ultimate zone. We are back testing this level. This could be a failed auction. It's kind of a double top failed auction. Back testing the level could be coming down to lower levels. Very, very hard trade, that back test from the highs of the 6th of May. But it does look like it could climb down here in the next coming hours to test those lows. Legends, thank you very much for joining today's live stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We just provide pure education, pure possible setups, and analysis on Bitcoin every single day. Some news that I wanted to take a look at. World's largest futures exchange, CME Group, is planning to launch Bitcoin trading. Lots of fundamental bullish news. Newly appointed Vanguard CEO will not introduce a spot Bitcoin ETF. We do have only 10x daily Bitcoin. This is some news that I think I did already talk about. Old news. And we got inflows, pretty nice inflows on, the ETFs bought 100% of newly mined Bitcoin. Also bought 100% of BTC sold by Hong Kong ETFs, and bought another 1,150 Bitcoin from willing sellers. ETFs inflows are going up slightly. MicroStrategy to join the MSCI World Index on May 31st. A lot of, there's always good macro bullish news except for this one. Vanguard not including Bitcoin. But I know you guys are not here really for the news, just some little bit of news to end up the live stream. Legends, thank you very much. Mariela, good day, Legends. Mariela, thank you very much for joining. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Smash up the like button if you want to share some love and some support. Philip, thank you very much. No pink hair today, but we'll get there one day. Yes, for sure. Once we get above those 500 likes, like button is lagging behind. Aditya, moderators, community. I missed the super chat here from 𝗬𝗂𝘵𝗺𝘆. When do you see Mina bottom out? My goodness. Let's take a look at Mina right away. I could not do this at the end of the stream because people leave the stream and this is extremely bad for the algorithm. I do see this very similar price action to Link, 𝗬𝗂𝘵𝗺𝘆. Very, very similar price action to Link. It does look good. This is big accumulation zone, no doubt. Yeah, it's 78618. It does have a chance if Bitcoin does behave. Maybe one more test of the lows, but this is a zone where, selling pressure should be getting exhausted. It's already getting exhausted during the last few weeks. So no doubt it is very close to a bottom level. Legends, thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.